Derek with Real DNA, and today we're going to take a look at probably the second most important feature in BlackBerry 10.2 is the improved Android app player. So with recent versions dating all the way back to Playbook OS 2, the Android apps will be packaged as APK files and then converted to bar and be able to be side-loadable or entered into the BlackBerry World Store, but they would be the version that would coexist with Gingerbread. Now, finally, with 10.2, we now have support for Jelly Bean, Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean applications. It's not 4.3, but 4.2 is pretty good because that's what most Android handsets are running anyway. 4.3 just recently came out. So 4.2, for the most part, is very up to date. Now, something in this particular leak is you'll notice that I have a pretty good amount of Android side loads. Kick, I have Flipboard, SkyDrive, Skype. I have a pretty good amount here. So I'm going to just open one, and the one that I'll choose to open is, let's say, Flipboard. Let's take a look at Flipboard. Alright, as you can see, that loaded up very quickly. It loads like native apps and it performs like native apps. As you can see, I'm flipping through and it's smooth. It's very smooth. Also, something with 10.2 is this bar is down here indefinitely. So with any app that you have, that means that this bar will be here. I find it kind of useful, but I know for Q10 or Q5 users that might be, a bit messed up, considering that it's already taken up the precious screen real estate that you don't really have. There has been a workaround. I'm not sure when. You can, search forums. There have been workarounds to get rid of the bar. But just know with 10.2, you do have this bar hit here by default, and there's no, clear-cut way to remove it. As you can see, we have Flipboard running, and it's running quick. Let's open something else up, like let's see, Netflix. Yeah, so you see it's loading up relatively quickly. There we go. So much more improved than before. Open up another one. I think I'll look at let's see what we have here. I think I'll do it the Amazon app. There, as you can see, it loads up relatively quickly, and they perform natively. Also, of course, with Android, you swipe down and you get the options, or you could, go within the native app and push, a little menu button right here. Something like Flipboard, kind of has it built in, like most Android apps. But anyway, the biggest thing really with this runtime is now you have much more improved apps. So one thing that I'm going to look at is the brand new YouTube app, the one that was just released that brought, everything here. I have it hidden because it doesn't have an icon from the particular one that I side-loaded. But as you can see, once it loads up, there you go. This is the brand new YouTube, and now it's running on your device. So I'm just going to do a little test. Open this video. And as you can see, it's just like on Android or iOS. Pull it down, and there you go, and you keep scrolling. So this is definitely one of the biggest features, is now you have access. You get the APK file, or if there's already a set bar file, you can download them. And now you have more recent applications. I know something in particular like Instagram, it had an outdated version, so some people weren't able to use it. Now, since it's 4.2, you don't have to worry about the version being outdated for a while. Definitely not for a while, because that's still, for most people, the most recent version. And, hopefully with 10.3 or 11, they push out, newer Android apps and Android app players to kind of coexist. So, for example, Keyline Pi maybe in 10.3 or 11. But anyway, that's definitely one of the best features, is the new Android app player. Apps run smooth, and I really didn't have a lot of apps. With 10.1, the only Android app I had was Instagram and Netflix. That's it. You know, I like to keep Android apps off the device. I like to keep it, you know, all native. But now with 4.2, I mean, they run just as smooth as the native app. Not as smooth as Cascades, but you really don't notice that much of a difference, that big of a drop-off. You know, depending on the app, it's going to be very smooth. It's going to run like it would on a modern flagship Android phone. So, definitely one of the biggest reasons to get the 10.2 update. There's been quite a few leaks, so you kind of just pick the one you want. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. This has been a look at the Android App Player 4.2 and BlackBerry 10.2. Take care. Definitely worth it.